It was a bright spring day. An Italian bistro had just opened for lunch. Maxine and Paul decided to meet for drinks. They each ordered lemonade with ice. A few minutes after the drinks arrived, Paul was called back to the office for an emergency meeting. Maxine was not in a rush and decided to slowly sip her drink. She returned to work 30 minutes later. A few hours later, Maxine was found dead in her office. The police discovered that she was poisoned. The police discovered that both Maxine and Paul's drinks had been poisoned. Paul did not have any special resistance to this type of poison, yet he lived. Why did Paul live? And why did Maxine die? The answer will appear in 10 seconds. You can go back now to review the clues. Paul lived because he drank quickly. The poison was in the ice. Maxine died because she drank slowly. In her drink, the ice had time to melt and poison her. Detective Smoots was walking to his next mystery, when suddenly, a man appeared on the bridge. "If you want to cross this bridge, you'll need to solve my riddle first," said the man. Trusting in his mystery-solving skills, Detective Smoots decided to try the riddle. "All right," said the man, "here we go." The man continued. "You're stuck in the basement of a 5-story building. There are no windows in the basement, and the only way out is through a single door. You see 3 light switches. You know for a fact that one and only one of the light switches turns on and off a light bulb on the 5th floor of the building. You can spend as much time in the basement as you want. When you're ready, you go to the 5th floor and enter the room that has the light bulb controlled by one of the switches. Once you enter the room, you cannot leave until you determine which switch controls the light bulb. How do you determine which switch controls the light bulb? And no, you can't see the wiring. Can you solve the riddle? You have 10 seconds to answer. You can go back now to review the clues. Detective Smoot said, "Flip the first switch up. Wait a few minutes, then flip the first switch down and flip the second switch up. Then go upstairs. Next, when you see the light bulb, touch it if it's off. If it's off and cold, then the 3rd switch controls it. If it's off and warm, then the 1st switch controls it. And if it's on, the 2nd switch controls it." "Impressive," said the man. "You may pass." Jeremy Salenson was found dead by an old tower. There were 5 suspects for the crime. Detective Smoots was on the case. He interviewed each of the suspects. "I was admiring the view from my window when I noticed a man on the ground." I had never met Dr. Salenson before. The whole thing is just so sad. I had just finished a hike on one of the trails and I saw a man lying on the grass. I was walking toward the tower when I saw this guy out of the corner of my eye.
My back is hurting me, and you remind me of my annoying grandson. Go away!
The liar, and therefore the killer, has made a fatal error. Who was the killer? The answer will appear in 10 seconds. You can go back now to review the clues. The killer was Gwendolyn Solaria. Gwendolyn referred to Jeremy Salenson as Dr. Salenson, but she said that she had never met him. If that were true, she would not have known that he was a doctor.